Hello, I'm Terry, and this is Tea with Terry, where we talk about thoughts, emotions, and actions. So today, I want to talk about the emotion of gratitude. Now, while it's an emotion, Brene Brown, who wrote the book on emotions, said it's also a practice. So I think we're all familiar with the idea of a gratitude practice. This is where we take time to actually connect what we're grateful about and bring it to the surface. And I want to talk about a couple of things when it comes to gratitude. So, this is going to be an action and an emotion. Because again, we want to take this emotion and we want to bring it into the realm of actually cultivating more gratitude. So, I'm a big believer of the saying, what you think about, you bring about. And where our attention goes, energy flows. So we have all these thoughts running through our brains. When we can focus on what we are appreciative for, that's when things change. And gratitude at its core has this appreciation to it. So let's talk about some ways to start a gratitude practice. We know the research shows that we should. So how do we do this? Well, I want to just start by saying that there's a lot of different options, and I want you to play around with what works best for you. And then today, I want to also introduce how we go deeper. One of the things that I hear from many clients is that their gratitude practice has gotten stale. They're going through the motion, but they're not feeling the emotion. So let's bump up our gratitude practice by going 3 layers deep. That's what we're going to talk about today. So the first thing is just to start, and to start by recognizing things in your life that you can feel appreciation for. And the best way to do this is pencil to paper or speaking aloud, maybe putting it in your voice memo on your phone. I have a client that uses a gratitude drive. So every time he puts his hands on the steering wheel, he reviews the things that he's grateful for until he reaches his destination. And that's a really tangible practice that can allow you to help gratitude fit into your life. I personally have been doing a 5-point list. So I list 5 things every day, first thing in the morning, that I'm grateful for. And it's really become a cornerstone to my morning routine, and also to minding my mind, to paying attention to what I want. So, we often start this gratitude practice and it can feel like, I'm grateful for the warm coffee. And so we may feel that intensely in the beginning. But if we start to get into a pattern where every day we sit down and we just can't muster up a lot of gratitude, we're not sure that the things we're grateful for are really sparking any true depth of appreciation, I want to introduce this concept of 3 layers deep. So let's take an example. I have a puppy. So let's say I'm grateful for my puppy. And I could write, the first day I might write, I'm grateful for Nola. That's her name. But then the 4th or 5th time I write, I'm grateful for Nola, it loses some of the meaning, the depth of the appreciation. So I want to invite you, if you write something like, I'm grateful for Nola, or I'm grateful for this the seat heaters in my car. So let's take these 2 examples. So let's say I'm grateful for Nola. How do we go 3 layers deep? So if you have a special pet in your life, I want you to think about the quality they bring to your life. Why do they make the list? So in the case of Nola, it might be because she makes me laugh. So I could say, I'm grateful for Nola because she makes me laugh. So that's 2 layers, right? I have the initial gratitude, and then I have the why, the emotion it brings up, the reaction I get. Then I want to go even deeper. And the 3rd layer focuses on laughter, the quality that comes up when I have that appreciation for my dog. So why am I grateful for laughter? So I might say, I'm grateful for laughter because it reminds me that life is not so heavy. It brings levity to my day. It bubbles up joy. I love to hear the sound of laughter from me or anyone. So now my 3 layers might be, instead of just writing, I'm grateful for Nola, I write, I'm grateful for Nola. She makes me laugh. Laughter reminds me that life is rich with unexpected pleasure. Now I'm 3 layers deep. It's no longer just my dog. It doesn't feel so rote. So I want to invite you to try that. Let's look at our seat warmers in our car. So we might get into our car. It's chilly. It's winter here in Northern California. It's been a little cold. So I get in, I click on the seat heater. Can't say that apparently. And I suddenly feel, oh, so grateful that I have this warm seat in my car. So that's one. But then if I want to go deeper, I can say why. Remember why? It reminds me that I have luxury in my life and I'm grateful that I've worked hard. I've cultivated this opportunity. And so now we're at 2. And number 3 could be by working hard and cultivating this opportunity, I have a greater appreciation for the small things and the big things in my life. So keep going deeper as you try your gratitude list. If it's starting to feel like the same things are bubbling up and it's not feeling that you're sparking a deep appreciation or a deep emotion of joy and gratitude. So gratitude practice is a really important part of focusing our attention on what we want to notice, what we want to see. And if you are struggling with this, try a gratitude drive, try switching up maybe the time that you go through your gratitude practice. I love to do mine early in the morning. I know one of my role models for gratitude practice is Oprah Winfrey. She has stated that she does hers at night at the end of the day. Whatever works for you, make sure it's working for you. If you're feeling resistant to starting or continuing your gratitude practice, ask yourself why. And then try going 3 layers deep. I think you'll find that you're going to get a lot more out of your gratitude practice when you try these actions. All right, I'll see you next week with more Tea with Terry.